All right, darlings, welcome in Capricorn. This is for you. This is for June of 2024. Let's just see where we go for you guys. Feel free to swap around any energies as always. I could be talking to a cross watcher, but most of these readings have been for the sign. You tell me. You're the one watching. These are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. In the extended, I'm going to pull some cards. No, I'm not going to pull some cards. I'm going to talk to you about the astrology of June 2024 and talk to you about what is happening for Capricorn. All right, give you a sense of it. I will say right up front, there seems to be a lot of put your money where your mouth is kind of challenges coming through for Capricorn in relationships, in partnerships of all kinds. So let's see where we're going here. Co-create. Put your money where your mouth is. A change in the wind. Yep, yang. Like an I jump, you jump kind of situation or something like that. To be fair, yeah, that's Justice card. That's Libra energy here. So this is dealing with a relationship or dealing with a partnership. Could be a business partnership. And there's something like, I want to create this and you want to create that. Can we compromise? Is that even in the cards? Little tarot humor there. Especially when there's big change happening, there's big new opportunities. You can look at it as like, wow, this is cool. I feel a lot of change on the horizon. Or you can feel like, oh my God, things are gonna change. No, right? So which one are you? Because you do have this Ace of Wands here. You have this capability to make change. All right, you do. You have this ability to make change. There's no reason you can't. Not afraid of it, are we? Here's your card. The Devil card, the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands, a little bit, Nine of Swords, and then there's this King of Wands. Wow, Empress energy. So, some of you have really had a difficult past in terms of relationships, and you're well and truly out of that, but it's almost like CPTSD. Like long time ago, there was some ending that really left a mark. Okay. And I just feel like there's going to be a moment in time here. I don't know if this is the same person that you left behind a long time ago or a different one. Could be different for each one of you. But there's going to be now the stakes are going to be higher. Okay? Because especially if this is the same person. Because if you're coming back around to somebody and there was an I jump, you jump kind of a thing, if you were both connected to somebody else, or there was a real challenge at the core of this connection. And now you're older, you're wiser, you might have lived through some things, you might have some experience now that you needed. And there's still like some flashbacks here. Some of you could be in a completely new situation, but there's themes that are reverberating. Like this relationship it's not repeating it, but it rhymes. Okay, it rhymes. There's a situation that's very similar. So what's wanting to come out here? Judgment. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Yeah, there was a loss a long time ago. You were called to make a decision and then something happened. Like it didn't go as planned. And so there was some kind of sadness around that. Four of Pentacles. There's the Fool. Again, Queen of Wands. Look at that. 10 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. We got a couple twin flame cards here. Page of Pentacles. I just feel like some of you have learned a lot from that moment in time a long time ago. Some of you have really learned, but like now you're going to be asked to put it into practice. Okay, so if this is a twin flame connection for you, it's possible that this person is now free. They're not in a connection anymore. They might have been the one who didn't jump or something like that. They might have been the one who held fast while, you moved forward and they didn't, and there was, okay. So, if this is a twin flame connection, surrender, dark night of the soul, healing, separation, go within, reprogram your soul, release, raise, and reclaim. Yep. Release, raise, and reclaim. Acknowledge. Take responsibility. Capricorn, you're really good at that. I almost feel like you took the heat. All right. You might have taken the heat for this situation in the past. What's this dark night of the soul about? Some of you have had that already. Don't want it again. Okay. Maybe that was something that you already went through. This is about surrendering to a new path. Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Oh yeah, this person's single now. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This person is single now. If you are not the one who needs to take responsibility, because I feel like Capricorn really knows how to do that, that is in your wheelhouse. I feel like this person might apologize for what went down, for them not doing what they said they were going to do. So this opens the door for a new opportunity here. Now, that's relationship. This can also be, because I looked at your astrology and there's a lot going on in the 6th house and the 3rd house. So the 3rd house is about a community, some kind of change happening that impacted your family, your town. There was some kind of very public thing. There was, I don't know what you know better than I do, because this is general. So if some of you went through something difficult, it was very public, like your town knew about it, your community knew about it, your neighborhood knew about it, everybody knew about it. And I feel like you have learned from that, right? You have learned, but there's still a sense here. I'm getting, this is such a romantic side of Capricorn that you're still kind of putting things on a pedestal when it's around like a twin flame or a soulmate contract. Like you might view marriage and commitment as something very like a business arrangement. It is a financial arrangement. Like, let's not fool ourselves. Okay, we base it on love. We've only chosen our own partners for about 150 years, and we are stunningly bad at it, because I feel like people don't really get to know the person, don't really know about a lot of things until they are in it. Okay, until they're in it. And if you want to know what goes on in a relationship between two people, don't look at the 7th house, look at the 8th house. That's what goes on behind closed doors. Okay. And some of you have gone through a lot. I feel like this person's single now. And I feel like some of you have really worked on yourself. Some of you, are you're very good at taking responsibility in your work life and things like that. But I feel like there's a romantic side of you. So, all the 12 signs have an oppositional partner. Yours is Cancer. There's a very nurturing side to that. So mother, father. Capricorn is known as father. Cancer is known as mother. This is just symbolically. And there's something, father is about traditionally, is about out there in the world, being out in the world. And Cancer is about in the home, right? It's the nurturance in the home. For people to really feel connected, there needs to be some kind of balance around that. So it needs to be public out in the world, and it also needs to have the energy of privacy, some kind of private thing. And I feel like there's some kind of public thing that should have been private, and there's some kind of private thing that should have been public. Okay, wherever that's coming from. So why is this 5 of Cups here? Four of Swords, healing from the past. Oof. Wow. 10 of Swords, death. Oh my word. Okay. You or this person is still smarting from what happened all that time ago. I don't know when. This feels like I'm just getting ancient history. This feels like super long time ago. The hatchet needs to be buried. Okay. The hatchet needs to be buried, but I am getting this Knight of Swords. It's almost like if there is third party here, someone is still triggered by this connection. Maybe it's the person who was not, in this romantic connection. Maybe it was a spouse of one of you who's still super triggered by this. They're still driven by this. They really are. Even though you've done a lot of work and all that kind of thing, it's not been very public, or it's not been like, we worked on this, we did this. So it does seem to me a lot of what's going on in June for you is hitting a 6th house, and that is about healthy routine. That is about repetition. It's about doing things, bringing in healthy habits, about healing. It's all that kind of stuff. And Gemini is the energy of communication. If something is not healed, it is going to come out. It is going to, it's right. It's like it's a trigger. If something was not healed all this time ago in this whatever melange I'm talking about here, it really is going to come out of nowhere. Okay, so let me see this in their feelings deck, in their feelings. If only you knew how often I daydream about you. Meeting you changed everything for me. I am looking forward to creating more memories with you. I can't stop thinking that the past will just repeat itself. Ding, ding, ding. The past is going to be repeating itself, Capricorn. On that note, all right, I'm going to continue on with this reading. The link is below if you want to continue on with me. I will talk about the June astrology, so let's see where we go. I feel like you have the power in your hand to make some changes here, okay, before the past repeats itself. Okay. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.